Welcome back to Fleetwood Stories Sunday Night Live. You know what I'm talking about? I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony Jones in the building. If it's your first time checking in, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what pet house in the sky you checking in from, because we worldwide and it's nothing but love. Wherever you are in the world, I say nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finance even better. You know what I'm talking about? Now, tonight we got ourselves a discussion. Let me make sure my mind is straight. All right, Keefe D, Dwayne Keefe D Davis. Now, trial going on this year. He's allegedly the orchestrator, and he is on trial for the assassination of Mr. Tupac Shakur. Now, he said it wasn't him. He said it was Orlando Anderson. Then he said, nah, hold on. It was Von Zip. Von Zip actually it was Puffy. Puffy had $1 million hit. Von Zip got the money, and Von Zip took the money and ran. Now, if y'all don't know these characters, I'm gonna break down the intro for y'all.
In the black BMW.
He was hanging out the window.
Tupac?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He had half his body out the window.
New court discoveries in the Tupac Shakur murder case. New court documents show that Dwayne Keefe D Davis accused hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of paying $1 million for the killing of the rap icon Tupac Shakur.
You and Orlando and everyone else meets up, but you guys don't have any guns.
Who said that?
Well, it was in the book. Until Von Zip came in the picture.
Dwayne Davis, aka Keefe D, is no stranger to speaking.
So, we're going to break down who Von Zip is. We're going to break down the case, because now Keefe D saying he wasn't even in Las Vegas at the time. Niggas say he was in Los Angeles. So, I don't know, but we're going to shake it down, break it down like we always do. Let's get down to the smoke.
About what happened on September 7th, 1996. Unfamiliar with the date? Well, it's the day Tupac was shot in a drive-by in Las Vegas.
Everybody ain't killers. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna kill.
So
everybody
Dre,
ain't
he
with
was in
that.
the shooting?
No.
Okay, so, but he was the one that was supposed to shoot up Tupac and Suge, but for some reason he wasn't ready for it, so he gave the gun to Orlando, right?
Something like that, yeah.
But now, in a new interview with ABC News, he's claiming he's innocent.
I'm innocent. I ain't killed nobody, never did ever kill nobody.
And that part might be true. He's not accused of pulling the trigger. Instead, prosecutors allege he just orchestrated the whole thing. In some aspects, we may never know what truly happened, and here's why.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and read from the book passage.
Okay.
On getting a gun for the Tupac hit. While we were waiting for the valet to bring out our cars, Zip seized the opportunity and called me over to his Benz. Zip was a big-time New York player, pimp, and hustler who used to come out to California and handle his business and kick it with us sometimes. As I walked up to the driver's side, I noticed the rapper Foxy Brown was in the car with Zip. So he instructed her to step out of the car and motioned for me to jump in. Zip had a hidden compartment, and he opened up, reached in, and pulled back a 40 Glock.
Like I say,
He turned to me and said, "It's time to get the money."
like I say, get your $20 and read about that part.
Zip will get in 20.
Now that was in the book. He goes on to read it verbatim. So Foxy Brown allegedly knows what happened that night, because she was supposed to be in the car with Zip. Zip told her to get out. Hey man, by the time y'all gotta handle that business. A lot of folks seem to have known about the situation, but let's break it down to a first-hand eyewitness accounts, because we wasn't there.
Cars before we got into the main car. Before we got to the
you just jumped from car to car?
I thought that was just in the movies when I saw it.
So he had cars he owned parked in different
Zip
locations?
had cars, my man.
Wow.
When you think of a big figure in organized crime in the hip-hop world in Harlem, names like Frank Lucas or Bumpy Johnson might be the first thing to pop up. But trust me when I tell you there were other powerful kingpins you might not have considered. Eric Von Zip was one of them.
I knew Von Zip. Not personally, I knew him from investigations before this, and always had the air about him. He's a gentleman gangster.
Eric Von Zip Martins was a well-respected Harlem gangster and hustler who was very involved in New York's drug trade. But that's not even why we are looking at him today.
He was based out of like 118th and 8th Avenue in Harlem.
Keefe D is the only one still alive that was allegedly in that car. Authorities have long believed it was Keefe D's nephew Orlando who pulled the trigger to get revenge from being jumped by Tupac, Suge Knight, and their crew after the Mike Tyson fight, which was the reason they were all in Vegas that night in the first place.
With all accounts, Von Zip was that guy. And apparently he was a little weasel too, man. Nigga was known for getting niggas. He was definitely known for getting niggas. You know what I'm saying? He was very, very, very smart with his hustle. So I could see when they said Zip, Puffy gave the money to Zip, Zip took off with the money. We're going to get to that part. I could see how Zip could do something like that. And Mike Tyson said a story about Zip that's funny as fuck.
And on this incident, you will see Tupac Shakur, who's wearing a shiny, satiny shirt, along with Marion Suge Knight, who's a large man in a brown suit, punching and kicking Orlando Anderson. Following this incident, you'll see hotel security intervene, and then they will leave the area of the fight.
It took years for investigators to piece it all together, mainly because of the street code. You know, no snitching, and no one talked for years. Well, until 2008, when Keefe D signed a deal with prosecutors and investigators to pretty much talk about everything he knew about the murder. But here's the thing. The exchange was that those statements couldn't be used against him in court. So you can imagine why Keefe D doesn't think he should be in jail right now. But he is and has been since September of 2023.
Nah, but if they had a deal, and that deal was that if I tell you everything, y'all can't use it against me. How did it end up that they're using it against him? There has to be a clause somewhere that he wasn't paying attention to. That now you're singing like a bird, and they're using everything you said online, everything you said in the book, right back against you. All right? Now, this is the time when they arrested the brother. And it's kind of, to me, it was kind of suspicious because they arrested the man and called him by his nickname. I said, when did they do that?
All right, you ready?
Yes, go for it.
Hey, Keith, Metro Police, come over here.
Hey, man, come over here, all right? Thanks, buddy. Come on over here. Appreciate your cooperation, okay? I'm gonna stand right here in front of the car. Yep. Nope, we're going to put it down. I know. Hang on. Put that down for a second, all right? You got nothing on you, right? Hooks. You have anything on you, sir?
Well, in fact, you know.
Night. Good evening, and salute to you this evening. Shout out to everybody in New Jersey. What you said? Because he's dumb, can't read. Now he can't. Now he don't remember. He's slow. Yo, y'all gonna find out as we're watching it. He's not too smart. A nigga be forgetting half the shit he be saying in these interviews, man. I'm not even gonna lie, but at the same time, it's like, yo, bro, he trying to spin this shit. I just want to know, man, if Puffy sent the money.
There was the rumor that after Pac got killed.
Good evening, Lady T. Salute to you, Lady T. Shout out to everybody in Ontario this evening on a Sunday evening. You know what I'm talking about?
Puffy gave Zip $1 million that was supposed to be handed over, and Zip ended up keeping it. And I remember when I interviewed TK Kirkland, who was actually roommates with Zip at one point. They were that close. He actually said, yeah.
The feds said that too.
He said that shit actually happened. Well, the story that has circulated was that after Tupac got killed, Puffy allegedly gave the money.
I heard
to Zip.
Yes.
And Zip was supposed to give the money to Keefe and them.
Yes.
But he never gave the money to him.
But thank God he never gave him the money, right? Think about it. If he gave the money, Puffy will be in prison now, money for hire, a murder for hire. So thank God. If this is a true story, I'm not saying yes or no, but if he would have gave them the money, it'd have been a murder for hire and Puffy would be locked up.
Yeah, FBI said he's a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, he even said,
yo, maybe Zip did Puffy a favor by taking the money. I will never know because Zip is no longer with us, but maybe Zip did Puffy a fucking a solid. Hold on, what we said? Because this guy, I don't understand, man. Hold on, what we said? He made a deal with the cops without having a lawyer there. That's why he in jail. They played him. They definitely played Keefe D, man. You don't be in the feds talking to them folk without no lawyer. They gamed him, made the man say everything. But then he's slow too. You went on all these interviews, made a book and everything else, and damn near verbatim told us what happened. Now, I don't know how you gonna spin it, man. I think he might sit in jail for this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like in retrospect, that was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to Puffy. By Zip stealing the money, now Puffy isn't connected to that shit. Or else it would have been like a murder for hire or something. You know what I'm saying?
The FBI said Zip.
So the FBI told you the
he
same
was
thing.
a dirty motherfucker, yeah.
So the FBI told you that Zip kept that money as well.
They said Zip's a dirty motherfucker. Everybody crossed you. You're the last one to know every fucking thing. Even lawyers, your friends, everybody can cross your ass. You just don't know. Even the dudes you was riding in the car with every day, like a low jack. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, Zip had a history of ripping people off.
Yeah. He never ripped me off.
Well,
otherwise
I mean,
he wouldn't have.
Did he technically do? I mean, if he kept the money that
Yeah.
supposedly.
True.
So actually, he ripped you off for $1 million.
Yeah. If that's what happened, yeah. They sure said it. The FBI said that. The people down, yeah, U.S. attorneys, all of it, they said that.
You know, he was about partying and about having a good time. And he definitely.
Yo, listen, man. I can't understand how Keefe D is so comfortable speaking these things. What is being alleged is that Puffy set the hit. Now, without the money trail, I don't know if he's gonna be able to spin that back on Puffy. That man said Puffy's name like damn near 100 times in the court documents. Like he's trying to put the blame on Puffy and them niggas. I know them niggas is cool, but it's a long shot. They ain't gonna say you wasn't even in Vegas. So we're gonna find out who Von Zip is, because I don't know if Zip is a serious character now. You know what I'm saying? Zip's one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And of course, where he telling the story on Vlad TV, Fed Central. You went up, listen, man. You see Vlad, TMZ, especially Vlad, might as well walk into the police station, the Fed station, and just start talking. You might as well sit down and just start talking, man. Cause Vlad gonna bring that shit to the feds, and the feds gonna come knocking. You know what I'm saying?
Left an impression on the community and, you know what I mean, in Harlem in general.
Over time, he transformed himself into a powerful international dealmaker and influencer. His reach extended beyond the streets. He played a key role in managing Mike Tyson, mentoring the Notorious Big, and forging connections within the music industry. He also had strong ties to Bad Boy Entertainment and its founder, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, solidifying his status as a behind-the-scenes power player.
Puff, Mom, and Von Zip used to be in a relationship together.
Eric Von Zip played a key role in connecting Bad Boy Records, led by Diddy, with the Compton Crips, specifically Keefe D and his crew.
In his interview with ABC News, he said just that, saying,
"For my account, Puffy's mom was a dangerous individual, man. And she was cross country for real, man. And the stuff she was doing, see, that's why Diddy is the way that he is. I mean, the mama was, for my accounts, reckless. You know what I'm saying? She was a player. Oh, man. So this is what Keefe D guys say. I'm still not convinced. I feel like the brother's going to go down for some kind of conspiracy to the situation because they played him. They got him to tell on himself.
I'm not supposed to be in jail. A deal is a deal. Keefe D claims he confessed to his alleged role to keep people who were caught up in a drug case out of prison and says he just told police what they wanted to hear, so they let him go. He said that's the only way you're walking free. It would have been selfish to let everyone go down because of me. At the time, Keefe D was facing life in prison on drug charges, so he spilled his guts in exchange for a deal. Ironically, now he's facing life in prison again if he's convicted. Detectives essentially built their case around Keefe D's account of what happened. Plus,
That's how they played him. I'm trying to figure out how did they get the play. They had him on, you about to do life on these narcotics. So if you tell us what we need to know, you're going to be all right. He should have made sure that he had a lawyer present, that no matter what goes down and how it goes down, he can't go down for what he's about to say. You know what I'm saying? Because based on what he said, Puffy said the hitman.
He's talked a lot in police interviews, public appearances, not to mention a self-published memoir, Compton Street Legend. But now Keefe D claims he didn't write that memoir or even read it. Kind of shocking, given the back of the book says the last living eyewitness to Tupac's murder is telling his story.
Were you in Vegas? Yeah, you were in
I
Vegas.
ran 662.
Keefe D's retarded. That's enough said. How do you tell us? Now, nigga, you know, I ain't had nothing to do with the shit. As a matter of fact, I didn't even write the book. I ain't had nothing to do with the shit. I didn't write it. Keefe D, bro. You're not too smart up there, brother. You got to think about all the times you was on the internet. You put everything in the book. You told the feds what you told the feds. Everybody could put you there. You know what I'm saying? Mob James could put you there. Oh my God.
I was running the club at the time.
Right.
Reggie Wright was there, but I was doing the door and all of that.
Right, and your brother Buntry was there as well.
Buntry was at the fight.
Yeah.
He went to the fight with him. We already knew it was finna happen. That they was coming to Vegas, the whole nine. And then when they came, they pulled up.
What was said in the chat, T? He dumb for not having a lawyer there in the first place. Absolutely. I don't know why you would entertain talking to the feds without any lawyer present. No. Doesn't he know he has the right to remain silent until he has a lawyer present? In a situation like that, man, I don't care what they got me for. I'm not speaking until my lawyer is present, especially what the situations I had at the time. No, I get my lawyer, we get a deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I ain't. Now you're going to now look at the situation. You're facing another life sentence. Another one. Nope, they gave him food And he told everything. Hey yo, hungry belly man. Say yo, little plump man over there. We gonna feed you. You gonna talk. That's it. They probably gave him some steak. You know what I mean? Tantalized him with some good food. And that nigga talked. A lot of niggas talk over some good food though. Oh, you told the feds what they wanted to hear without a lawyer. He's not too bright. I ain't telling the feds whatever they want to hear without a lawyer. And now they gonna hold me to what I just said. Unless I can prove I was bullshitting. Unless you know what I'm saying? You just know I'm not a good character witness. But nigga, you just told everything has to happen.
In front of 662. I alerted a bunch of them and told them that Keefe D and them out here, the South Side is out here. And they drove off.
Keefe D claims his co-author took artistic liberties with the writing, telling ABC News, I just gave him details of my life, and he went and did his little investigation.
Listen, y'all heard Mob James say, I was outside the club when them niggas pulled up. All right, they chilled a bit and then they pulled off. I want y'all to remember that because Keefe D turns around and says he wasn't even in Las Vegas.
And wrote the book on his own. He essentially claims he fabricated what happened for money when he told his story. Keefe D's trial was actually set to begin this month until a few weeks ago when his lawyer filed a motion to delay his case. They claim they have witnesses who can testify Keefe D wasn't in Vegas the night of the shooting, despite claiming for years he was. Keefe D claims he was in LA when the shooting happened, and he has about 20 to 30 people who will testify to confirm that. But he didn't name any names. The now 61-year-old claims prosecutors essentially have nothing on him. In his interview, he said, I did not do it. They have nothing. And they knew they don't have nothing. They can't even place me out here. They don't have no gun, no car, no Keefe D, no nothing.
But so learning tonight, Dwayne Keefe D Davis has been found guilty on 2 counts.
Yo, but do they have Keefe D on camera being down there though? No, let's be honest for a second. Now, hold on, wait. I got to always see two sides. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Ain't 601, ain't 559. Now, so far I'm 601. But he just said, I got 20 some odd people that can say I wasn't there. He ain't named none of them though. Could be bullshit. But then, do we have any video? We seen Orlando get beat up. We ain't seen none of the niggas in the video. We ain't never seen the niggas. I don't recall seeing them all weekend. Yo, if backpedaling was a word, Keefe D. Could you imagine how you could, after all these years, you gonna backpedal on I'm not nigga, I wasn't even there. Yo, got me thinking like, yo, so everybody's lying that they saw you? Yo, he's playing, he's really going for the stretch. Yo, y'all don't even have me on camera. I could talk whatever I want to talk on to make some money.
Counts related to a jailhouse fight he was involved in back in February. It's important to note this case is completely unrelated to the charges Davis faces for the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. Davis will be sentenced on May 27th for the jailhouse fight.
That when I interviewed Mike Tyson, he went into this whole story about how he was hanging out and Don King showed up with $600,000 in cash for a fight. And Zip basically finessed Don King out of that $600,000, basically grabbed the money and shooed Don King out the room before any contracts got signed. And basically the two of them spent that $600,000 themselves.
Zip took the $600,000.
Really?
Yeah.
From who?
From Don, when he came in with the money, he trying to do something. And then Dipsy thought, let's come back later and we'll talk about that. He's walked him out the door. He said, hey man, let me get some of that money to pay some people. I got to pay the people. WDC, the dog, come back. He's come back. And Zip, you never met Zip, have you?
I haven't, no.
Zip is such a gentleman. Please come back, Zip. Not right now. He's just not feeling well, dog. Click, bye. And then we're picking the money. We're like, wow, we're going to have a party. Let's get some bitches. Let's get everything. We got to do it tonight.
But Keefe D is pointing the finger at someone else with no evidence. Keefe D claims.
Yo, man said Zip finesse Don King for $600,000. Man came in there. I said, yo, you got to go, man. Why she gonna say he was in NYC when it happened? How can you? He gonna say he was in Harlem. He was uptown. You know what I'm saying? He was uptown with Jim Jones and the niggas. With Jomo. I don't understand. Now you was in LA? Yo, nigga. But the only thing he might have is, do they have footage of him there? You know what I'm saying? What, nigga? You can't backpedal. That would be the biggest backpedal in the history of backpedals. Like 20-something, 30 years.
Reggie Wright Jr., a man who used to be a Compton police officer and ran security for Suge Knight's death row, was responsible for Tupac's death. Again, saying this with no evidence. Reggie Wright Jr. reportedly testified before the grand jury that indicted Keefe D. But now Keefe D claims the prosecution's lead witness should be the lead suspect. Reggie Wright Jr. has denied that accusation. He previously told ABC News, "I was in charge of possibly protecting this young man. It's heartbreaking to keep dragging in my name. I didn't have anything to do with that. One of the worst days of my life when I heard that happened." In Reggie Wright Jr.'s most recent statement about the claims Keefe D made, he says, Keefe D confessed to Tupac's murder to the LAPD in 2008, to the Las Vegas Metro PD in 2009, and publicly from 2018 to 2023 on BET, multiple YouTube interviews, and in a book about his life, and is only now using the media to slander me because he finally got arrested and he has no other defense.
While Eric Von Zip was known to be one of the most powerful people in Harlem during his time, he was more controversially known for his involvement in the death of Tupac.
Yo, you know what's fucked up? Yo, Knight said, but Don King then finessed his ass out of millions and left Mike broke. So while y'all was like, I got this nigga, y'all about to party it up. Don got one up on you, man. And he took millions out there. Like, nigga, what they did to him was what's going on with Floyd Mayweather. Y'all niggas is looking for their money, can't find it. No, you got to be slow for somebody to just take millions and millions and millions and millions, tens of millions, and you ain't even notice. That's fucked up, man. That's a different kind of slow. I ain't even gonna lie.
Tupac. It was alleged that Von Zip made up to $1 million from facilitating Tupac's mother.
The FBI said they were just Zip.
So the FBI told you the same thing.
Dirty mother.
So the FBI told you that Zip kept that money as well.
They said Zip's the dirty mother.
According to Keefe D's statements, Diddy allegedly expressed concern about Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight, leading to discussions.
Lady T, what we say, that's what we call a case of the Lulu. The delusional like a motherfucker. That nigga done lost his mind. I don't know. He must think everybody's retarded. He must think that we wasn't listening all these years to what y'all was saying, what everybody else around the situation was saying. Y'all already said the nephew did it. Made it seem like it was just whatever. Now we turn around and said, nigga, Zip sent the money. I think, yo, niggas, I think, man, he don't know what, he talks so much, he don't know what else to say next.
About a possible hit, Keefe D claimed that Diddy told him he had a couple of problems that needed to be handled, referring to Tupac and Suge.
Keefe D named Diddy 77 times in court documents related to Tupac. But let's clarify this. This isn't the first time he's implicated Diddy, right?
This conversation reportedly led to an arrangement where Keefe D's crew would take out Tupac for a payment of $1 million. Eric Von Zip, who had deep ties in both the music industry and the streets, was allegedly the intermediary in this deal. However, Keefe D later claimed that Zip kept the money for himself and never paid out the full amount to the hitmen.
And it might be a defense tactic. Keefe D's lawyers have been pushing for him to get released on bond for months, but that didn't happen. Again, he was supposed to head to trial, but it was pushed, meaning Keefe D will spend more time in jail until he gets his day in court. Prior to him being arrested, though, he claimed he turned over a new leaf. He said he retired from the drug game and was enjoying his life with his children and grandchildren. He said, "I did everything they asked me to. Get new friends, stopped selling drugs. I stopped all that. I'm supposed to be out there enjoying my twilight at one of my effing grandson's football games and basketball games, enjoying life with my kids." Now Keefe D has much more to worry about, like his trial for first-degree murder. But it'll be a while before we know the outcome. Keefe D's trial was pushed from March of this year to February of next year.
So let's talk about what happens next. Based on what the book says, Zip gave you guys a Glock, and you guys tossed it in the back seat. And Bubble Up was a driver, and Baby Lane and Freaky were in the back seat.
We was just all in the car together. Okay.
Bro, when you sit on Vlad's chair, whatever you want to call it, you know, it sounds like an interrogation. Now I'm thinking about why they call Vlad the fence. The nigga sitting there so calm. He's like he's telling you the situation. That's not an interview. That's an interrogation. It's like, yo, nigga, this is what happened. I need you to verify it.
This was the white Cadillac.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are driving around, and then you hear these girls say, Tupac, Tupac.
No, we coming up, what's the name? What's that, Flamingo? Yeah, I think that's Flamingo. We was coming up Flamingo and got to the light.
I thought he wasn't even in Vegas. Nigga said he was in LA. You fuck around say he's in New York. You fuck around say he was in Texas. I don't know, nigga might fuck around say he's in Florida. I don't know what else to say now. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Like Knight said, Vlad TV is Fed Central. 1000%. A nigga sit on the couch and they don't even interview and have a conversation. It's more like, nigga, this is all the stuff I know about you. Can you verify these things really happen? As a matter of fact, no, I know they happen, but I need you to tell us.
We was gonna go drink and smoke some weed, and he happened to be hanging out the window. He was hanging out the window like he was in a parade.
Tupac.
Yeah, he was.
So what happens next?
And we just came, and shit. I ain't gonna go into the details like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got it in the book. You done played it, everything else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW, with Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, shit. Once he got the reaching, I got the ducking.
So someone from your car
That's what happened.
started shooting at Tupac.
Hey guys. Oh shit, hold on. Is it quite possible? Let's think for a second now. Is it possible that the man is fully bullshitting and nothing of what he said happened the way it happened? And because how can they really put him there? Nobody put him there except himself. So can he take himself out from being there? Yeah, I told you I was there. Doesn't mean I was there. I told you what you wanted to hear. And then when I said it, I realized I could make money off of saying this shit, so I said it to everybody else. Maybe he could spin it that way and get off. I don't know, man.
Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you. He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looked at me.
Okay. When he looks over at you, and then Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out
in
of
the back seat or something.
Yeah. What do you see happening inside of their car?
I seen a bullet going Suge's head. I thought he was dead.
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window. We rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side. I would have popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
I'm not gonna go into details on that one. Keep it streets on me. I ain't gonna go into detail on that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book.
Well,
see how he tried to dodge it. Now Vlad goes, all right, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book. Rallies. Hey Vlad, do your thing, man. Shit. Niggas gonna, hey man, niggas want the bag, man. Do your thing, player partner. I can't hit a player. What was said on the chat? He could be bullshitting. He can't remember what he said. And how can you, even if they turn around and say, hey, this is what you said here. I just said to get paid. Oh, well, this is what you said on Vlad. Well, Vlad paid me to say it. Oh, this is what you said here. I was getting paid. So now, I have to prove he was really there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, You ain't got no pictures of me there. You got Orlando there, but y'all don't got me there. I love that. I don't know, man. We don't know what they got.
So
let them buy the book then.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to read this passage. The shit was on. Tupac made an erratic move and began to reach down beneath his seat. It was the first and only time in my life that I could relate to the police command. Keep your hands where I could see them. Instead, Pac pulled out a strap, and that's when the fireworks started. One of my guys from the backseat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head, and I thought that motherfucker was dead. I had heard some stories, supposedly that Suge used Tupac as a shield when the bullets started flying, but that's some bullshit. Suge was already wounded, and he was the one that got touched. As the rounds continued flying, I ducked down so I wouldn't get hit.
Basically, yeah.
White Cadillac, armed.
So, hey, you gonna tell me? But the man reached over you? You ducked down so you wouldn't get hit. What the hell? Unless I missed that. I don't understand it. Man, I gotta watch this over, man, because I'm gonna tell y'all from what I'm understanding. How is the man gonna shoot rounds across from you? I'm not letting nobody shoot no rounds while I'm sitting right here and he got stretched over me for me fucking around and make a mistake. And a bullet, you know what I'm saying? Glasses flying everywhere. Nah, I'm all right, man. I'm good, dog.
Came out the back seat and started letting off.
What went through your head when you saw that?
They shoot my nigga.
So, the bullets started flying. Tupac and Suge's car get all shot up. Was there, and I'd heard different versions of the story, but the one version I heard was that that their entourage started shooting back.
Basically, yes.
Okay. Does anyone from the death row side return fire?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say who that was?
Yeah, he's no longer with us. His name was Buntry. One of Suge's right-hand guy, our good friend, Alton McDonald. He chased the car down. He also received one gunshot to his vehicle. His car was shot. He had a black Toyota Supra, and him and another guy returned shots at that car.
Yeah, they saying they left their guns at home, though. They started shooting back. Then some chicks was in the sea breeze, started following a white sea breeze, ragtop sea breeze.
Listen, man. That's the we ended, but I don't understand how the entourage was shooting back. When I remember the council we watched, it said that Suge told them homies the security to leave the weapons at home. So I don't understand how all of a sudden there was. All right, my earpiece. Now all of a sudden there's goddamn, now the weapons were there and they're busting back. So many different accounts of what happened. Maybe that alone can get Keefe D off. Unless they got some informants from back in the day, we're gonna say, nah, I saw Keefe there. Unless they pull up Mob James and these folks, and they can say, yo, nah, he was there, I saw him. I saw them in the Cadillac. Now, they might have a problem. But until then, they gotta prove you was there. And you can just say whatever you were saying was bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? That brings us to the end of the Fleetwood Stories this evening. You know what I'm saying? It's time of the segment. I got to shout out to everybody that popped in. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my day ones in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Knight. Shout out to everybody in New Jersey. Lady T. Shout out to everybody in Ontario. And shout out to, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all enjoy y'all night. You know what I'm talking about? We got some things to get into, but we going to get into them on Wednesday. Back at a Cadillac Talk morning show. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, roll call. We're going to be back at it on Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about? And until then, play on, player, play on.